Hello guys, this is Simple Guy, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. I just noticed the flying paper birds, so let's continue on to Charms class. Oh, quest begin.
Here, behind you.
That's
There is
Ionai.
an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Speak of the devil.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Dang it.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Yeah,
Do
nothing.
you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Here we go. Accio.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see there. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Oh, I know what we're doing.
After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
I like his wand. So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Oh boy, calling me out. Oh boy.
Simply cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of this. Splendid!
Wow.
Excellent control there. That's it.
Stop, 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 stop. Stop, stop. Oh, shoot. That's stressful.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Well, we are Ravenclaw and Gryffindor. Okay, let's see. Oh. Okay, so she goes first. Okay. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, thank goodness.
Very good.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Maybe I should do this one. Wait a minute, can I knock this one over?
Quite impressive.
That was risky.
There we go.
Okay, I need to get at least a 50. Yes!
Splendid.
I won!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What? Oh, you've gotta be kidding me.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Quidditch
This
bitch.
round settles it all.
Watch this.
I think I'm gonna lose this time around. Okay. Whoa, shoot! I'm definitely gonna lose. The moment it hit that thing, I lost control.
That is how it's done.
She can have this round.
Let us see this.
Oh, come on!
There we go.
And I'm terrible at this.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Wagadu is the largest wizarding school in the world. I think she's gonna say that right now.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
I really hope that we get a chance to explore Ilvermorny, the American wizarding school.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
I need to look up the word edifice.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
So I just looked up the word edifice, and apparently it's a wristwatch brand. But the dictionary definition is a building, especially a large, imposing one. Okay, that's enough.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
I like the lighting in this room.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Sebastian Sala
You'd be using it on clothing,
and
to
Poppy.
be precise, Sebastian.
And Poppy.
You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked
Interesting.
that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Is that an Iron Maiden in the background? Ooh, first class student trophy. But seriously, an Iron Maiden? That's insane.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Yikes.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Huh. The Charms classroom in the movies never had this. Huh.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Oh,
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
eh.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Spin witches is my favorite. I'd like to open a shop.
Oh, now's an opportunity to use Accio on these pages. No. This is gonna be tough.
Off on another adventure, are we?
There we go. Just make it easy for myself. This is a nice area. Cats. Ooh, I think, is that a Tonkinese cat, like my Patronus? Okay, let's move on to Defense Against the Dark Arts. No quests. Where are the quests? There we go.
Even Professor Shaw might think so.
Revelio.
Oh! Augury! An Irish Phoenix skeleton. Wow. Ooh, a cup of tea.
Revelio.
There's so much to discover. Okay.
What are you up to now?
I'll title this video Charms and DADA. Speak of which,
Is that all you've got?
whoa boy!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
She is a Ravenclaw.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
I love her
One thing
wand.
I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
The last time... Oh, you know, never mind. Let's see. Here we go. What happens if I miss it on purpose?
Levioso.
Wait, what?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Wingardium Leviosa,
Let
or in
us
this case,
begin with a
Levioso.
basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Here we
Take
go!
your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupid fighter! Levioso! I know!
Oh, shoot. Wasn't ready.
You executed Levioso.
Did I win? Wow.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood,
Kettle of
Professor.
Grindylows?
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today.
Ah, dang it, I skipped dialogue.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Whoa, werewolf.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Gotta speak with Sebastian.
Nice work. Levioso.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way.
I
Didn't
know.
expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
I know what you're talking about.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
I guess.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
I'm gonna put on my hood to change things up a little.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Level 6. Okay, quests. Cross Wands, round 1. Locate on map. Okay, let's move on to the clock tower. I'm gonna have to run it. Oh,
Revelio.
Wow, look at that. Is there anything of interest? Well, there's that.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Nothing.
Revelio.
Oh, I saw this in one of the spoilers. I know about him. I read about it on the wiki page for Experto Patronum. I cannot wait to run into some Dementors. Wait a minute. Was this from Peeves? I missed him. There we go. Transfiguration Courtyard. Ooh, Transfiguration! I want to find the Transfiguration classroom. If I can find it. Let's enter here. Here it is. This has to be it. You know what? Forget it. Ah, loading screen. What is this? Oh, okay, let's do this.
What
Deke.
about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
The room?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
My hair looks weird under the hood.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
Perfect
You'll
wand!
your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I think the only way for a wand to truly be your own is to craft it yourself. Like how the Jedi do with their lightsabers.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects.
Ooh.
I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I can't wait to take your class.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I would love to be a wand maker in the wizarding world.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ooh, this is a good question. I guess I'll go with Natty.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Theophilus?
Once you finish Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I like that name, Theophilus.
Revelio.
Oh, sweet! The unforgivable curses. I got a notification on my watch. Okay. Let's see. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Transformation. Flipendo. That will be fun. Descendo. Depulso. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Disillusionment. Reparo. Evanesco. Altering Spell. Conjuring Spell. Wingardium Leviosa. Petrificus Totalis. Alohomora. Ancient Magic. Ancient Magic's Throw. Isn't that basically a Pugno? Time to go to Hogsmeade! Okay. So I think I'm gonna stop the video here because I've just about maxed out my storage. Thank you all for watching. This was Symbol Guy. Please like and subscribe.